Harrison Ford and his wife, Calista Flockhart, are all over the news this week for their sweet moment before hitting the Cannes red carpet. Here's a complete timeline of their relationship. Harrison Ford and his wife, Calista Flockhart, have been married since 2010. The couple, who share a 22-year age difference, first met in 2002 at the Golden Globe Awards. They are parents to a son, Liam, 22, and proved this week that their bond was stronger than ever. You could ask anyone to name a Harrison Ford film and they would have no issue rattling off box office hits that the 80-year-old actor has starred in over the years, including Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Blade Runner, and The Fugitive, but most people would know much less about the star's personal life. The actor has mainly kept his private affairs out of the public eye since launching onto the scene over 50 years ago. Preferring to keep the two separate, the actor has been with his wife, Calista Flockhart, for over 2 decades. Although they usually keep things low-key, they went viral this week after the stylist Elizabeth Stewart shared a photo of Ford admiring his wife when they hit the red carpet at the Cannes Film Festival. If you're curious to know more about the couple, in January 20th, 2002, the pair crossed paths for the first time over 2 decades ago when they were both at the pinnacle of their careers. Harrison Ford and Calista Flockhart met for the first time at the Golden Globe Awards, where the 1923 star was the recipient of the highly prestigious Cecil B. DeMille Award for his outstanding contribution to the world of entertainment. Meanwhile, Flockhart had received a nomination for playing the titular role in the legal comedy drama Ally McBeal. Ford and Flockhart told a reporter in 2003 that they weren't necessarily looking for love when they met. "I remember loving him in Mosquito Coast, but I didn't really think about him," Flockhart said. Ford said that their meeting was memorable because he accidentally spilled wine on Flockhart's dress while they were chatting. September 1, 2002, they made their red carpet debut as a couple at the Venice Film Festival later that year. 7 months after meeting, Ford and Flockhart stepped out on the red carpet at the Venice Film Festival holding hands, confirming their new romance. At the time, Ford was 60 and technically still married to his second wife, Melissa Matheson, the extraterrestrial screenwriter with whom he wed in 1983 and shares a son, Malcolm, 35, and a daughter, Georgia, 32. However, Matheson had filed for legal separation the year before, and it would be another 2 years before their divorce was officially finalized. Ford had also been married to the chef Mary Marquardt between 1964 and 1979, with whom he has 2 sons, Benjamin, 56, and William, 54. In 2003, Flockhart said that the couple's 22-year age gap didn't faze her. When their relationship began, much ado was made about the couple's significant age difference, but Flockhart told Hello magazine that this wasn't an issue for them. "It doesn't faze me," she said at the time. "Sometimes I even say, wow, I keep forgetting that he's 22 years older than me. It doesn't factor into our relationship at all." 2008, Flockhart adopted her son, Liam, a year before they had met. As she and Ford continued their relationship, the actor stepped in as a father figure for the infant. Ford praised Flockhart for her parenting skills and decision to adopt. In an interview in 2002, "She's a mother by choice. She's adopted Liam before we met, as a single parent, which is an awesome responsibility to take," he said. "She's devoted herself to Liam and has done a really wonderful job raising him. I'm happy to now have a part of the job." Ford said that he saw Liam as his own son, going on to say, "My youngest, other than Liam, is 17. It's a wonderful opportunity to be part of a child's growing up, which is always an endless springtime. You see the blossoming and the growing and the nurturing and the payoff." The Indiana Jones actor popped the question to Flockhart on Valentine's Day weekend in 2009. They married the following year. After 8 years of dating, Ford and Flockhart walked down the aisle together on June 15, 2010, in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where Ford was filming Cowboys and Aliens. Their intimate ceremony was held at the governor's mansion and presided over by Bill Richardson, a former presidential candidate who was then governor of New Mexico. Liam, who was 9 at the time, was in attendance. Flockhart was by Ford's side when he was hospitalized after he crashed his plane in 2015. Ford's love of aviation has been well documented in the years since he got his pilot's license in the 1990s, but his frequent flying has resulted in a few accidents. He was injured in 2015 after he crashed his vintage plane on in-law golf course. The actor suffered a broken pelvis, ankle, and other injuries from the crash. Speaking to People a few months later, Flockhart said that while it was a really hard, scary time, she supported her husband's decision to return to the air. He loves it, so I love it, and I support him 100%, she said. Earlier this year, Ford said the crash made Flockhart stop flying in vintage planes with him. "My wife does not fly with me in vintage airplanes anymore, she will in others," he told The Hollywood Reporter, adding that the crash was really hard on my family. In 2020, the couple became empty nesters. When their son left for college, Ford and Flockhart's adopted son, Liam, left the family's 8-acre ranch in Jackson, Wyoming, to begin college in the fall of 2020. Ford told People that he made sure to get Liam there himself and flew the three of them across the country in his private plane. January 20, 2023. Ford said he hoped he and Flockhart got the chance to work together on a project we'd love to find when we could do together. He told Fox News in January when asked why the two hadn't acted alongside each other before. "She's just going back to work after having devoted herself to the raising of our son, Liam, for the last 20 years, he said, adding that she's enjoying going back to work. "I'm hoping we will find something to do together. But yeah, haven't found one yet," he added. May 18, 2023. The couple held hands on the red carpet at the Cannes Film Festival where 4D's final Indiana Jones film premiered. The couple was all smiles while they posed for photographers at the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny premiere during the 76th Cannes Film Festival on May 18. At the festival, Ford received an honorary Palme d'Or award for his performance as the titular Lara adventurer who was first introduced to viewers in the 1981 film Raiders of the Lost Ark. Share, like and subscribe.